Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 5th through the 11th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces, bam. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing up a little bit here within a situation you're dealing with. Let's see how. In the recent past, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. You're doing good here. You're taking some time for yourself. You're doing you. Looks pretty good. Going inward, learning a lot of lessons. Just taking a little bit of a break, maybe too, from life in general or something. Looks good of an energy. In the current situation, the Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman. I kind of get the sense that you're giving something some thinking. You're kind of thinking about a situation here. You're showing me a partnership in the middle of it all here and just kind of sitting on it. Just kind of like not sure where things are going necessarily or what's to be next. Like, you're not showing up confused in any kind of way. You're just kind of giving it some time, maybe. Which apparently requires a lot of strength to do that. Because it kind of feels to me that I kind of want to do something about it. But you know what? Let's just breathe and let's just see. Okay, in the immediate future, the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. It kind of looks like you're kind of falling into a conclusion about the situation, possibly, and you look to be very convinced, very sure here. You look to be that way. Now, in the middle of it all, I see the Five of Swords, which is my cue in asking you, are you sure? Because you look to be very sure, and I'm like, because there seems to be some sort of separation in place or a sense of I'm done with this, you know, things like that. We'll see. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so something happened here. Something happened. There has already been a change where something happened, possibly within a partnership where something's gone, not necessarily great, but then there's the desire to fix it. It kind of draws on a parallel here to you, to your own journey, where, yes, I see you now possibly attached to a partnership of some sort, but then I look back at your own journey, and it's like, do you take that as something happened there at some point, your own journey, right? Something happened, some trauma, something to heal, right? Something to work on. And you worked with that, and you grew, and you learned from that. For some reason, it never happened before in a reading. This is probably the first time that it's happening for me, where it kind of draws me in towards a parallel within this connection. If something happened within this connection, doesn't it kind of go in the same direction of maybe it needs some healing? Maybe, of course, if it's possible, because sometimes, you know, things happen where it's quite toxic and damaging, and it's like, yeah, I tried, but you know what? For my own sake, I better go. But I don't know. Let's take this as not. Maybe it's not toxic. Maybe something did happen. Maybe some damage was done. But if you look back at our own healing and our own journeys, some damage was done within ourselves too, right? Along the way. Whether by society, whether by even us, a lot of times. Didn't we stay and heal and fix that? You know, didn't we stay with it for a little bit to kind of work on it? Kind kind of draws a parallel to this connection, or any other connection if you think about it, you know, in general. But given that you're showing me a connection now, for some reason I'm kind of connecting those two. I don't know why. Your own personal journey and how you look at it, you're coming from a place of, I had to fix something. Doesn't that apply to this connection, or can it apply to this connection? And again, I'm not talking about the toxic, abusive, or who knows what kind of situations that it's like, no, you know, no, it doesn't work the same. Interesting that it takes me there to that parallel, but because you're kind of showing me, okay, something was damaged, but the desire to fix it was there, and so it was fixed. And then it takes me to your own journey where I see you healing. And then it takes me to this, where I see you kind of sitting with it. So kind of trying to figure out what to do about it at this point. Interesting. For the Hermit, you get the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about you. This is all about your own growth, your own getting in touch with your true self, you know, and having to dig through all sorts of stuff to get there. You and you. You doing you. Okay, good. And you're doing a great job there. You know, once you start, you're like, okay, we're doing this. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, the Death card, the Eight of Wands. I love this because as you're healing and as you're growing, you're letting a lot of the old parts of you go. You know? And it's starting to show in the material too. Maybe, you know, you've been at a job for 20 years and then you stop and ask yourself, why the hell am I doing this? Like, is this meaningful to me? Does this serve me in any kind of way? No. Okay, goodbye. You know, where it becomes that easy. With certain things, of course. But after you take the time and after you do the healing, yeah, things like that are going to happen. So, okay. To the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Magician, and figuring out what you want to do from here on out, right? After you're coming in as new, as looking at the world in a different way, and it's like the old doesn't work anymore. What do I want to introduce in the new? What serves me? What's good for me? Pretty nice route here you took for yourself. And it looks to carry a lot of growth and a lot of healing with it. And a lot of renewal, which is freaking amazing. Okay. Now let's get to this situation here. In the current situation, you get the Strength card. I told you there's a parallel here. Because you're giving me the Page of Pentacles as the first clarifier for the Strength card. And you got the Page of Pentacles there, right in the middle of your healing. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords. Yeah, kind of giving me a sense of it's not the same. And no, it's not the same, you know? But at the same time, it's kind of the same. You've healed your relationship to yourself, right? There. So if you want to think about it as you dealing with another energy, it's the relationship to yourself. The old self, the new self, it's another energy that you're kind of working with if you think about it like that. And then doesn't it apply in this situation too? Because you're kind of looking left and right. You're kind of looking for solutions outside of yourself. When within your healing, you found the solutions inside of yourself. Even though you were dealing with an energy outside of yourself, your own energy, right? So kind of try to go in that direction with this rather than take it as a separate entity. And it's impossible to heal. It's impossible to fix. Because I see the desire is for things to work out, just like with everything. We want for everything to work out, right? When it can't, it can't. At the end of the day, it is a you know, a dance for two here. If the other one doesn't want to participate in this, then. And from that perspective, yes, it's different dealing with yourself, because it's like, it's a dance for two, but at the same time, you know, you're kicking yourself in the ass. If the other one doesn't want to dance, it's still you. And it's like, okay, we're dancing. Okay, we're doing this, you know. But with another person, yeah, you can't do that necessarily. So from that perspective, it is different. It's just a matter of your approach, you know. That's where it's kind of similar to your own healing, to yourself. Let's do the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Two of Swords. Yeah, ideally, things would be great here. Things would work out. I'm not sure what's happening, that because it's not telling me things are not working out, not fixable. You know, something did happen that kind of interfered with the flow of this connection, for sure, because otherwise you wouldn't be in your head about it so much, because you're definitely overthinking it. But I don't know. I feel like the approach you're taking into looking at this, even maybe a little even stressed out, because you're trying to look for solutions outside of yourself, where it could start from you, you know. For the Hangman, you get the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Temperance card. So you're kind of giving me a sense of all is lost here, but at the same time, you're giving me a sense of your energy heading in the direction of this. So it's not like you're saying all is lost and you believe it and you walk away. Not really. You're saying all is lost from maybe fear of failure. Maybe, I have no idea what the hell happened that brought you in this place of feeling this. But you are feeling it, also contradicting it with the sense of, but I want to give to this. I want to work on this. So there's definitely the desire for things to work out somewhere here. There's also the sense that nothing I can do about it. I can see some deception in there too, in the way that you take this on. Okay, let me do the Emperor. The Sun, the Judgment card, the Chariot. Okay. So you seem very secure within yourself here. You seem like you're fully aligned with yourself, with your senses, with your decision over this, with even the universe. You're aligned with the universe here and just kind of going with the flow here. Okay, so you're stepping into this place, which is great. Whichever way this goes, it looks like you're in the right spot to go with it, you know. Let's do the Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Let me do the Five of Pentacles. The Hangman, the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands. You need some time here. You need some serious time for the energies to settle down, because energetically speaking, yes, you're in a place where you're like, you know exactly what to do and where to go from here when it comes to the situation. But there are some energies that are coming towards you that I feel like they're kind of messing with your mind there. They're kind of trying to trick you, or trying to, you know, where you're showing me, here is where I stand. Energetically speaking, you're very sure, very strong in this place. And then I see some energies coming towards you that are kind of poking at you and being like, are you sure that's where you stand? Maybe you should consider something else. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't see you very secure there. I feel like, you know, so I don't know what these energies are. It could be people trying to convince you of something else. Who knows? Who knows? Signs from the universe that you interpret not necessarily in the greatest way. There's still some deception at play here on your side, as you kind of stand back without trying to do anything about anything, even though you have everything it takes to do something about the situation. But you're still kind of standing back because I feel like you don't trust yourself 100%. You know, even though, again, you have everything in place to trust yourself, but you also have some interference here that's kind of messing with you, which I don't know what that is. Friends, family, it doesn't even have to be people. It's just energy that you're getting from the outside that it's a little deceiving, a little like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's say, it's cold out, right? It's quite cold. I'm going to tell you that because it is. Not super cold. We've had it worse, but it's cold. Let's say the sun was out. Let's say. Hallelujah. But like really bright sun, and really, and I would be like, man, Can you imagine how hot it is outside because the sun is out and it's kind of beaming this light, and it's like it's impossible not to be hot, right? And I get out and it's like, oh shit, let's go back in. That kind of an energy, you know what I mean? Where it's like I'm so convinced that, man, it's like that, and then I'm like, eh. So deceiving energies like that a little bit, and again, just people not agreeing with where you stand maybe when it comes to approaching the situation. Because I feel like maybe this is a friendship, maybe this is more than that, maybe this is, I don't know, a family situation. But I feel like on your side right now, there's not a lot of action towards it. There's more like, let me think about things, or let me let things settle down before I kind of make a decision about it. And in this process, even though you reach that place of I know what to do about it, the minute you reach that place, these energies come in of the beaming sun, and it's like, yay, it's hot outside. Yeah. If you know for a fact that it's not, and you don't want to go outside in a t-shirt to test it out, then you're going to stay inside, or you're going to get a sweater, regardless of how shiny it looks out there, right? But these are coming through to kind of mess with you here. So just pay attention to these energies. I don't know what they are. And just give this time before you actually do take any kind of action if you're finding yourself in a place of uncertainty with it. Again, the energies show up as you know what to do. But if you give your energy to the energies outside of yourselves that are trying to interfere with your decision-making process here, then that's where things get a little more complicated. But let's see what the universe has to close it off. Four of Wands, the Justice card, the Hierophant. So this is a pretty important connection. Whatever it is a commitment. So it's shown up as something that, you know, it's not someone you just met yesterday and you felt this, oh my God, but you don't know anything about this connection. No, it's a little more than that. It's pretty meaningful by the looks of it. Whatever it is. And that could even apply to a friendship, but it is pretty big. It's not something that, you know, otherwise you wouldn't even think about it. You know, you would kind of, yeah, whatever. We'll see. You know, no. You're taking your sweet time with it, and you should. And then pay attention to these interfering energies, you know. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.